Hello, welcome again to دروس في اللغة العربية لغير ناطقين بها Volume 1. This is Medina Arabic Book, the Volume 1, written by الدكتور الشيخ Dr. V. Abdul Rahim. Today we're going to look at الدرس الثالث, Lesson 3. Again, we said الدرس means lesson, and الثالث is number 3. So far, we've looked at Arabic numbers. We did the الدرس الأول, and we said Arabic numbers. 1 is basically written like the 1 in لغة in English language. So most ones are the same. And then in Arabic, 2 is written this way. And then now we have 3. So as you are learning the book, learn also to write Arabic numerals. Okay. Number 3. Now, this is how you write it. You write like 3 in English, but you belly up it. You belly up it, make it look up, and then you bring this stroke down. We don't start from bottom up like this, but rather we write a 3 up, and then we bring the stroke down, and that is 3 in Arabic. So pronunciation, we say thalatha, but when it's an ordinal number, we say الثالث. الدرس الثالث. الدرس الثالث. Lesson number 3 or lesson 3. What are we going to learn today? What are our lesson objectives? So let's look at the objectives here. We are going to deal with articles in this lesson, articles. And when we say articles, we know we have definite article, and then we have indefinite article. Most languages have that. But what we need to know is that in اللغة العربية, in Arabic language, indefinite article doesn't exist. So note that it does not exist. Okay, we don't have indefinite article in Arabic. And what do? It is assumed. So the only thing we have in Arabic is definite article, which is al. Al. So we're going to be learning that today. Al. So you add this to definite now, indefinite now, to say al, and then it means the. Al, the. All right. And also we're going to learn very important thing on vowel changes. We're going to learn vowel changes in Arabic nouns. We're going to learn vowel changes in Arabic nouns. We're going to learn that. Very, very important. And what are the vowel changes? In Arabic, vowel changes are determined. Okay, vowel changes. By this we mean the end, the ending consonants. Right? The ending consonants. So when a noun ends in a specific vowel, we're looking at the end. How's it going to change? All right. And then we're also going to learn the use of complements in Arabic. And then the number 4, which is the final, we're going to learn adjectives today. Adjectives today. So these are the objectives in this lesson. So let's get started. Let's get started. First of all, a quick review quick review of, let's do a quick review of Arabic vowels. Most languages have vowels. They have vowels. In Arabic, we have double vowels. Double vowels. So let's say I have a straight line here. Let's look at the double vowels. So if I write, so this we call fathatain, and then this is kasratain, and this is dammatain. That's double. So fathatain means double fatha. Kasratain means double kasra, and then dammatain means double damma. Now, and then you have to also pay attention to the positions. This line is a positional line, okay? It's PL, positional line. It tells you where the vowel is going to be written. Fathatain and dammatain is always put at the top of the consonant. So if you have ba, right? If the vowel, fathatain is going to be here, and then the kasratain is going to be here, and then the dammatain is going to be up here. So you can see the line. So when we draw the line, when I draw a line through, let's say the bar that I've written, you see where their position is. So this line is what we call positional line, right? Or positional area of the vowels. This we already know, but in terms of grammar, we need to be very, very careful in terms of grammar. Now, these double vowels has a rule. What is the rule? They are always placed or used for indefinite nouns. Okay, indefinite nouns. So any noun that is indefinite in Arabic, and that is to say it doesn't have al, is going to have either fathatain or kasratain or dammatain. So if you see a noun that has fathatain, kasratain, dammatain, then you can 100%, or you can say with 100% assurance or surety that it's an indefinite noun. Even though there are some few exceptions, which we're going to later on look at in book 3, the overall or the majority of nouns that are indefinite are going to have fathatain, kasratain, and dammatain. And this is going to depend on the role of the noun within a sentence, whether in the sentence the noun is a subject, or the noun is an object, or the noun is in a genitive case. We're going to look at all that. But know that in Arabic, we have double vowel, and then we have single vowel. Single vowel. The single vowel, again, if I have a straight line, is the reduction of the doubles, the double vowels. So the double fatha becomes one fatha, and then double kasra becomes one kasra, and then one dhamma. And the single vowels are used with definite nouns in most cases. In most cases. Not in all cases, but in most cases. And as we know, to every rule, there is an exception. Later on, we'll look at some of these exceptions in book 3. But for now, let's, suffice ourselves with this quick review. So let's look at Bayton. What we have to know is that a stand-alone now, a stand-alone indefinite, a stand-alone indefinite now in Arabic, all things being the same, all things being the same, must end in double dhamma, okay? Must end in double dhamma, like this. Now, the double dhamma, you can write it this way, or you can write it like the book has written. If the dhamma goes, it's like it's going down, and then they do something like this. Or some people do it this way. So when you see this way or that way, it's double dhamma. Like you can see here, it's not like this, but they wrote it like this. And that is double dhamma. And then you can see here, I'm circling that this is single dhamma. This single dhamma. Okay. So double dhamma here, you can see that the hook at the end goes up a little bit. That is the style of this book. In another book, they will write the double dhamma cleanly, like one here and one there, and then you see that it's two of them. So pay attention to the double dhamma writing or the way it appears. Now, look at this. Al-Baytun. Let's start. Baytun. We know Baytun. Baytun. That's how it looks. But the double dhamma is written on the book like this. Okay. Baytun. You see that it's ending in dhammatain. So the assumption is that we have to say a house. Now, where is the house? The indefinite article does not show. It's not in Arabic. But because we are translating to English, we say a house. And how do we know it's a house? Because this baytun is devoid of alif or lam, al. It doesn't have alif or lam. Now, pay particular attention to the vowel structure. Al-baytu. So you see that by adding the alif or lam to the baytun, we need to drop, right? We drop one vowel. We need to drop one vowel, okay? We drop one vowel from the baytun in order to add the alif. So this one is the house. And this one is a house. Very, very important. So you need to know that. So anytime there's alif or lam attached to a noun, then it's a definite noun. If the alif or lam is not there, then it's indefinite noun. And then you also have to look at the vowel structure. Or even if you are reading blindly, you have to know that anytime there's alif or lam or the definite article attached to a noun, it's going to end in either one dhamma or in one kasra or one fatha. But like I said, if the noun is standing alone, like the way we've seen in the book, so we have baytun al-bayt. This is standing alone now. So we have to just end it either here dhammatain or here one dhamma, right? And we write the one dhamma because we have introduced alif or lam into the baytun. So instead of saying a house, we are saying the house. So that's how we use articles in Arabic. Let's look at kitabun, kitabun, al-kitabu, qalamun, qalamun, al-qalamu, al-qalamu. So we have a pen. I hope you're learning your vocabularies. And then the pen. The pen. A pen and the pen. Very, very important. And then we have jamalun. Jamalun. Jamalun is a he camel. It's very important. Yeah, you hear some people say camel, but camel is Jamalun is the he one. That's the male, right? That's the male. It's like in English, we have a hen and a rooster or cock, right? So a hen we know is a female, and then the rooster is the male. So in Arabic, the Jamal is the he camel. So here we are saying a he camel. Al Jamalu, the he camel. Now, so I hope you've understood these 4 examples. Let's go over it again. Baytun, a house. Al Baytun, the house. Why am I saying the house? Is because of the al. The al in Arabic means the house. Kitabun, a book. A book. Al kitabu, the book. Al kitabu, the book. Qalamun, qalamun, a pen. Al qalamu, the pen. So you can see the difference. This is indefinite, this is definite. I'm talking about a particular pen. Al jamalu, a he camel. And then al jamalu, jamalun, a he camel. Al jamalu, the he camel. Right? So let's use English as an example. Let's say boy. See? Boy, you can say boyun, right? Boyun, a boy. And then you say al boy, right? Al boy. Al boyu. So you see boyun, a boy. Al boyu. I'm just using it. So I hope you understand. So anytime you see al attached to a noun, it makes the noun definite. Means we're talking about particular noun. I hope it's clear here. So let's move on. Al-qalamu. So here we're going to introduce a complement. Al-qalamu maqsurun. Here it means the pen is, as you can see, broken. So when something is broken in Arabic, we say maqsurun. Now pay particular attention to the number 10 here. The pen is broken. Now, where is the S? No, there. So in Lugha al-Arabiyya, as I've said, we don't have the verb to be, right? The verb to be is, are. They don't exist in Arabic. It is also assumed. Now, look at this sentence. How do you know it's the column is broken or the pen is broken? It's because of this alif or lam here, right? So if you write qalamun maqsurun, qalamun maqsurun, here it means a broken pen. Look at it. Let's look at the sentence. Qalamun maqsurun. So you can see that this is not the same thing as we are saying in the book. So there are so many ways to express yourself in Lughat al-Arabiyya, but you need to be very careful what you want to say. Qalamun maqsurun means a broken pen. Now you can see that in my sentence here, the qalam doesn't have alif or lam as here. And then let me write a third sentence. I can also write al-qalamu, al-qalamu, then al-qalamul maqsurun. Maqsuru, I'm sorry. Al-qalamu maqsuru. Now, pay particular attention to the structure. Here we have alif or lam. We have alif or lam. We have alif or lam right here. This alif or lam, and then there's also alif or lam. Two definite articles. Arabic, that's how you have to do it. If the noun is definite and you want to use an adjective to describe it, then the adjective too must be definite. That's the grammar rule. All right. So what's the meaning of this sentence? It means the broken pen. The broken pen. Al-qalamu. Now here, you're not going to say the pen. That is what you see in Arabic. But English, we don't speak like that. We don't say the pen. We say the broken pen. But in Arabic, you have to write the pen, the broken. That's how literally it is in Arabic. But in Arabic, it is understood that you are using the maksur, which is broken, to describe the pen, that the pen is broken. Now, compare these two sentences to this one. You can see the difference, right? You can see the difference. Oops. So I clean it. My first sentence is Qalamun Maksurun. And then my second sentence is Al-Qalamu Al-Qalamu Al-Qalamul Al-Qalamul Maksuru. That's my second. And then the third sentence is this one in the book. Al-Qalamu Al-Qalamu Maksurun. Now pay particular attention to. Let's look at the first part. Let's look at the first part. Pay particular attention to the column, the pen. Look at it from the first column here. So you see that here, there's no definite article. Here, there's definite article. Here, there's definite article. Now, look at the maksurun. Let me change the color. Look at the maksurun right here. Look at the maksurun right here. So you see that here, maksurun broken does not have alif or lam, L. And this one has L. This one doesn't have L. Now, are they meaning the same? Not really. The first one means a broken pen. The first one means a broken pen. That's the first sentence up there. And then the second sentence means the broken pen. Pay particular attention to the structure. And then the third sentence, which is the one we are analyzing, means the pen is broken. So I hope you understand the three, sentences here. They are different, but they appear to be talking about the same thing. But the translation is different. And that is how Lughat al-Arabiyya is. And this is the objective that we're trying to achieve today. So if you want to say something is broken, something is neat, something is beautiful, then the noun that starts the sentence must have a definite article attached to it. But the complement or the adjective that you are using shouldn't have alif or lam. If it has alif or lam, then you are looking at sentence number 2. Or you can write it devoid the alif or lam. So this is definite article because here you are saying a broken pen. A broken pen. And then here you are saying the broken pen. So the pen is known to you and me. The pen is broken. Somebody is making a statement. Hey, the pen is broken. But the broken pen, a broken pen, they're all talking about pen broken, but they seem to convey slightly different understanding. I hope it's clear. So if you want to say something is, then that something must start with a definite article. And then again, it's not in Arabic. So the next noun must not have a definite article. And that is indicative of the use of the verb to be. All right. So let's look at al-babu maftuhun. The door, al-babu maftuhun, the door is broken. Sorry, the door is opened. Still talking about, okay, it's opened. Maftuhun. This is an adjective. So let's learn some adjectives. We have maksurun. We have maftuhun. So if you want to say something is open, you say maftuhun. And then we have jalisun. Al-waladu jalisun. The boy is sitting or seated. Wal-mudarrisu waqifun. So if you are not jalisun, then you are waqifun. Al-kitabu jadidun. The book is new. Jadid, new. Jadidun. When we say something is jadid in Arabic, we say it's new. Al-kitabu jadidun. The book is new. Wal-qalamu qadimun. The qalam is old. Now, let's look at the word qadimun. Qadimun. Qadim, it is an adjective. Okay. And remember, adjective describes, right? Describes nouns. They talk about nouns. Now, the qadim, it means old, but it is not used. Okay. This adjective qadim is not used to describe a human being. Very, very important. So don't say your friend is qadim. If you say your friend is qadim, you're basically treating your friend like he's an object. So we don't use the word qadim to describe a human being when we trying to kind of express the idea or the opinion that the person is old in age. No. We say a car is old, a pen is old, a house is qadim, a house is qadim, a book is qadim, a car is qadim, a masjid is qadim, a tree is qadim. But you don't say James is qadim because James is a human being. Later on, we're going to learn the right adjective that you're going to use to describe a person when they are old, but never use the word qadim for a human being. So when I say wal qalamu qadimun means the pen is old. Let's look at number 3, thalatha. Al kursiyu maksurun. Maksur, again, here, broken. Kursi is a chair. We've already learned it. Maksurun is broken. Let's look at number 2. Al-himaru. We talk about himar. Himar is donkey. The donkey, saghirun. When we say something is saghirun, it's small. Okay? And say, oh, smallish. Small. And then this small can be in terms of age too, or how tall the person is, or the size of the person, and on and on. Al-himaru saghir. Donkey tend to be very small as compared to hisanun, a horse. Al-himaru saghirun. The donkey is small. Wal-hisanu kabirun. And then the horse is big. And then number 4, al-mindilu. Mindil. When we say mindil, mindilun can be a towel. Usually say face towel or anything smaller. Or it can be, as they say, handkerchief. Or it can be face towel if you want. I've already talked about it. Or it can be a napkin. Mindil. So the word wasikh. Wasikhun means dirty. If something is dirty we say it's wasikhun. Or you can say wasikh. Dirty. It's dirty. It's impure. It's not clean. We say it's wasikh. So you can say al-babu wasikh. Al-babu wasikh. The door is dirty. Or you can say al-qalamu wasikhun. The pen is dirty. So the red is dirty. If something is dirty, we say it's wasikh. So what can you describe as dirty? Think about it. Let's read number 5. Statement number 5. الماء بارد. الماء بارد. The water is cold. الماء, water, is cold. So in Arabic, when something is cold, we say bari, sorry, baridun. Baridun is cold. Al-qamaru, qamar. Al-qamar is the moon. Al-qamar is the moon. And what are we describing the moon? We are saying is jamilun, is beautiful. Jamilun. Jamilun. In Arabic, when we say jamilun, it means beautiful. That's the first meaning. Jamilun can also be good. Sometimes you do something, they say Jamil, Jamil. Jamil is good. Jamil can also mean excellent. So it's a positive adjective. Jamil is a positive adjective. Jamil. But here we are describing the moon. Al-qamaru jamilun. The moon is beautiful. The moon is beautiful. And then we have al-hajaru. We've talked about hajar. Hajar is a stone. Al-hajaru. Al-hajaru. The stone or the rock is al-hajaru thaqilun. 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 When we say something is thaqilun, we mean it's heavy. So al-hajaru thaqilun, we say the rock or the stone is heavy. So anything that is heavy in Arabic, we say thaqilun. Thaqilun. And this word didn't appear very well. It's khafifun. 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 Khafifun is light. And that's the opposite of heavy. This light, we are talking about weight. It's not current or electricity light. Weight, we're talking about weight. If something is light, we say khafifun in terms of weight. Khafifun. Al-hajaru thaqilun. The rock is heavy. Wal-waraqu khafifun. And the waraq. Waraq in Arabic is papier or paper. Waraqun. Paper. The paper is what? Khafifun is light. That is in weight. It's not heavy. Waraqun, paper. Al-labanu. We've talked about the laban, the milk, right? The milk. Harun. Harun is hot. Harun is hot. So if you want to say something is hot, in اللغة العربية, you say harun. Harun. What can you think? What can you say about the word harun? Can you think about something that can be harun? The sun can be harun. Can be harun. Remember the word Leban. Leban. In some Arabic language, they prefer to say halib. Halibun. It looks like the halib is becoming so modern. Milk. Right. Yeah, I've heard a lot of Arabs using the word halib instead of Lebanon. even though there may be some subtle differences, the terms are used interchangeably. The two terms are used interchangeably. Halibun, Lebanon. Halibun, Lebanon. Milk. The milk, you can say the halib is harun, harun, or the Lebanon is harun. What about al-ma? Water. Water too can be harun. Al-ma'u, harun. The water is hot. The water is hot. And then we can have number 10, al-qamisu. Remember, qamis is a shirt. Now, a shirt is what? Nazifun. A shirt is nazifun. Nazifun is clean, is spotty, right? It's not dirty. That's the opposite of wasikh. Wasikh. So as you can see, we are learning how to use adjectives with as complements, right? But before we discuss it, we've come across so many adjectives. And then in this lesson too, another thing, you learn how to use antonyms, right? Antonyms as words and their opposites, right? The opposites. For instance, if something is jadidun, when something is jadidun, the opposite is what? Qadimun. The opposite is qadimun, because if you are not new, then you are old. And then we have صغير, 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 that is small. If you are not small, you are what? كبير. كبير, that is big. So you need to learn that. And then we have وسخ, وسخ, that is dirty. So if something is not dirty, then it's clean, right? Spotty. So we have نظيف. نظيف. Right? So here, these are antonyms, right? Antonyms, words and their opposites, right? And then we also came across مفتوح is open. We didn't learn that. Oh, I think I jumped over. البيت قريب. The house is near. I jump over it. I'm sorry. قريب. When something is قريب, it's near. So if you are not near, you are بعيد. You are far. بعيد. So البيت قريب, the house is near. والمسجد بعيد. The masjid is far. It's far away. And then we also learn ثقيل, 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 ثقيل. That is heavy. If you are not heavy, you are light. So you are خفيف, 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 heavy and light. By light, we mean light in weight. All right. And then we also learn baridun. Baridun means cold. If it is not cold, then it's harun. That is hot. Sometimes harun can also be warm, you know. And then we also learn, I think these are the opposite so far. Yeah, the final one is jalison. Jalison. If you are not sitting, then you are standing. Waqifun. Waqifun. So you are either sitting or standing, right? These are antonyms. These are antonyms, words, and their opposites. So you need to master them. قريب بعيد ثقيل خفيف بارد حار جالس واقف. You need to learn all that, master them, memorize it, and alhamdulillah, everything is going to be good. Let's look at tamarin. Let's look at tamarin, exercises. اقرأ واكتب. The reader write. مع الضبط. مع الضبط. When you say مع الضبط, ضبط, the word ضبط has a lot of meaning in Arabic, but here it means to vowelize, to put vowels on something. أواخر الكلمات means put vowel on the final consonant. Okay, أواخر الكلمات, put vowels on the final consonant. Consonant is a letter, single letter. Now, look at this. Masjid. There's no alif or lam here. Remember we said, since it doesn't have alif or lam, it's going to end in domatain. So you say al-masjidun, masjidun, and then you're going to say al-masjidu. Al-ma'u, ma'un. So we are learning to put the vowel on the final consonant. Remember, final consonant vowels are very, very important. Very important to master. Final consonant vowels, sorry, are very important, okay, to master. And that's what we did. Remember, if the noun is indefinite and it's standing alone, indefinite noun, and it's standing alone, it has domatain. It doesn't have alif or lam. But if it's definite noun and it's standing alone, it's one dhamma. So as you can see what we are doing there. So you say masjidun. Here it's standing alone. So you say masjidun. And then here it has alif or lam. So we have to say al masjidu. Al ma'u ma'un. Al baytu babun qalamun. Al qalamu. One dhamma. Al kalbu, the dog. Kalbun. These are words that we have encountered before. Qamisun, waladun, al-hajaru, al-waladu, himarun, al-himaru. So you see the vowel structure when a noun has a definite article, al, or it doesn't have it. So this is Iqra waktub, read and write. Al-kitabu maksurun. Al-kitabu maksurun. Al-maktabu, I'm sorry. Al-maktabu maksurun. The desk is broken. Number 2, al-mudarrisu jadidun. The teacher is new. Al-qamisu, the shirt, wasikhun, is dirty. So you see the vowels, one dhamma here, double dhamma here. Definite, indefinite. Al-labanu, one dhamma. Baridun, double dhamma. Definite, indefinite. But it means the milk is cold. Al-masjidu, definite. So I need to put one dhamma there at the end. Very, very important. So you can see that the final vowel, the final consonant vowel is very, very critical in Lughat al-Arabiyya. So we have to master it. That's the key part of the grammar. Al-masjidu maftuhun. The masjid is open. Al-hajaru kabirun. Al-labanu baridun. Wal-ma'u harrun. The laban, the milk is cold and the water is hot or warm. Al-imamu jalisun. The imam is sitting. Wal-mudarrisu waqifun. The teacher is standing. Al-qamaru ba'idun. The moon is far, right? Ba'idun. Al-mindilu, the napkin or the towel or the handkerchief. Nazifun is clean, right? It's neat or clean. So you see how we practice the vowelization of the Arabic kalimat. Now, imla al-faragh, fill in the blank space. Al-faragh is the blank space or empty space. It's blank. Al-faragh, the blanks or empty. There's nothing in there. And this is the faragh right here. So we have words like jamilun, beautiful or good, wasikhun, dirty, maftuhun, open, arun, hot or warm, thaqilun, heavy, khafifun, light, in weight. And then we have these words, al-hajaru, the rock, al-qamaru, the moon, al-mindilu, the napkin or the towel, and al-babu, the door, al-waraqu, the paper, al-labanu. So which of these words can fill in these blanks or blank spaces or empty spaces for it to make up a very logical sentences? I will do al-hajar, rock. Now we have beautiful, dirty, open, hot, sakilun, khafifun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 adjectives. I can say the rock is hot, or I can say the rock is thaqilun, isn't it? So I can write and say al-hajaru thaqilun. Thaqilun, or I can write al-hajaru harrun. Right? The rock is hot. Maybe somebody might have baked it or got exposed to the sun or something like that, and then it becomes hot, right? But I can also say al-hajaru jamilun. I can also say al-hajaru jamilun. The rock is beautiful. And I can also say al-hajaru wasikhun. The rock is dirty. Yeah, rocks can be dirty too. Wasikhun. I have so many possibilities. And I can also say al-hajaru khafifun, right? Because sometimes a rock can be heavy or light in weight. So you can see that I have so many possibilities with the first sentence. Possibilities, right? But I can never say the rock is open, right? The rock is open. I don't know. How do you open a rock? Okay. So that is how I did the first one. But you have to just put one adjective here. Whichever you pick must be sensible and logical. What about al-qamar, the moon? The moon is beautiful. You cannot say the moon is dirty. You cannot say the moon is open. You cannot say the moon is harun. Can you say the moon is thaqilun, heavy? Yeah, it's big. The moon is big, so it can be heavy. But I cannot say it's khafifun. And then mindil, napkin. So try and do the rest. I've done this one. So I can say al-qamaru jamilun. The moon is. So try and do this and test yourself to see if you have understood the concept. And now in these sentences, you are provided with adjectives. You have to provide the nouns. So we have nazifun, baridun, ba'idun. So I'm going to say, which one something is, I would say al-qamisu. I'm going to use qamis. Al-qamisu nazifun. Now remember, the noun that comes here must be alif or lam. Okay, very, very important. Jalisun, because that is what we are practicing. Qadimun, old. Maqsurun, broken. Qaribun, near. Waqifun, standing. Kabirun, big, huge. Jadidun, new. So what is new? I can say al-babu jadidun. And then I can say al-masjidu qadimun. Remember al. So for you to say the masjid is qadimun. All right. Let's look at al-kalimatu jadida. This is the word box. We talked about it earlier. Al-kalimatu jadida. New words. The new words. We'll call it. The new words or new words. Now, these are the words we are encountering today in lesson 3. And you need to master them. We've already talked about them. Al-qamaru, the moon. Nazifun, neat or clean or spotty. And then we can have kabirun, big. We can have khafifun, remember, light in what? In weight. All right. And then we can have jadidun. We can have jadidun, new. And then we can have harun, hot. Or some Arabics can say it's warm in Arabic language. Maftuhun, open. Jamilun, beautiful. That's the original meaning. It can be nice. It can be good. It can also be excellent. Okay. So we have jadidun, harun, maftuhun, and jamilun. And pay particular attention to the use of alif or lam. You see that here, it has alif or lam, al-qamaru. But the rest don't. So you see that they are ending in domatain. Very, very important lesson to pay attention to. Then we have qadimun, old. We have baridun, cold. And then we have maksurun, broken. And then we have waqifun, standing. Okay. Now we have wasikhun, dirty. If something is wasikhun, it's dirty. And then we have saghirun, small. And then we have thaqilun, heavy. Something is very heavy, thaqilun. And then we have jalisun, sitting. So you can say ana jalisun. I am sitting. Wa anta waqifun. And you are standing. Waqifun. Ana jalisun wa anta waqifun. I am standing and you are sitting. So these are the new words that we need to master for lesson 3, section 1. So we're going to end here, inshallah. In our subsequent, the one coming up, we're going to finish up with more of this. Thank you for listening and thank you for your time. May you improve in knowledge in the beautiful language of Quran. Assalamu alaikum.